Hey everybody, what's up? We are live, Mickey the Cat, Mikey the Cat. Mikey the Cat, this is Pawnda, hello. Guys, we're starting 1 minute. Pawnda June Rapid Arena, sorry I could not be with you any sooner, but my coffee refused to boil till just now. So, late coffee, I'm going to be up all night, but we've got 10 players. Guys, the tournament link is at the top of the Twitch stream. Don't forget to subscribe. Thanks for being a subscriber. Mickey the Cat just subscribed with Prime. Currently subscribed for 22 months. On a 1-month streak. Alright, we're going to play Mickey the Cat. Most likely. Mickey the Cat. The Cat. K-E-T, Cat. K-E-T, Cat. No E45 for you. I can play for a small period of time. Short period. It's short. The Cat. No. Knight C3. 10 plus 2. Remember, the increment's just 2 seconds. I'm used to longer increments. Welcome to my stream, everybody. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. F4. I love facing F4. Did we have this before? I believe we did. Alright, E5 in the house. The E5 is in the house. And for our next move, I don't know what to play. I don't know why I like this move. I don't know why. Oh. Okay. Okay. A5. Not allowed. It's a closed Sicilian. I've been getting into this E6 closed Sicilian. Or E6 against the Grand Prix specifically. Now that move, can you really maintain control of D4? I ask you. Can you really maintain control of D4? Oh my god, man. Man. Oh my god, man. How is it possible? You cannot. Can you? That was a tough call because I could have exchanged twice on D4. I don't know. That's the problem with chess. Chess is hard, and then you die. Welcome everybody to my stream, Sludgy stream. It's our premier and only tournament every week. Okay, now you're threatening C3, reinforcing said center. Said the center. Pawn takes pawn. And you maintain your D4 blockade. 94, 94. If I don't do something about it, oh no, check. Check, but it doesn't work, right? Check G3. Knight takes G3. But it does work. Check G3, knight takes G3. Knight F3, Queen H5. Oh no. Check. Oh no. This reminds me of wind chimes. How does this work? How does it work? You're from the same country as Melania. How does it work? How does it work? Mickey the Cat. Distant relation of Melania. Alright. Now, I have to take the bishop, otherwise my queen is very close to getting trapped. It's a valuable piece anyway. Look at that. Check. You didn't even say check. Check. Now what do I do? QJY said I can only play for a short period. It's a small period. Short. Wow, you're allowing bishop c5 check just to stay in shape. Crazy. He's allowing bishop c5 check. I'll allow it. Queen f5. Trading off my good bishop. Is my queen trapped? Close. Who has the safer king here? It's not without some danger for me, but that's an annoying move. Taking away my intended queen f5 resources. Oh no. That I don't like. Okay, you know what? Check. You can have it. I don't want it. Oh, he took the pawn. Look out, he took the pawn. What a tactician. You want to trade queens? You're kidding me. I don't want to trade queens. That's going to be an annoying night. Open file. File open. File open. Open sesame. No. No. You got tons of time here. Open sesame. They opened the files. He didn't find the one move I was concerned about, which is relief. With a good king, he's probably holding a draw here. It's impressive. Grammar? No, that's not about grammar. Well, it's different from grammar. But I get your point. No, it's okay. I don't mean to pick on you. I'm not very good at second languages. People do that to me all the time. They're picking on me for my bad language skills. Man, this guy's a genius. Not only is he a genius, but he's fast too. But can you do nothing well? Total pawn moves played. That's a good statistic. We need that, like, you know. Uh-oh. Now, that's a kind of risky move, honestly. This could make things better, but it could make things worse for you, too. Are you sure you want to do that? Damn, that's risky. Weakening his own pawns more. Didn't trade there. My rook isn't very mobile. Goes for it. Trying to calculate the king and pawn endgame, huh? Okay. So it should be a draw. Maybe I could have tried different stuff. It's a pretty amazing accomplishment that this guy can use less time than me, have such a bad position, deal with it with no problem. You know? He was like clearly worse with his king in the middle of the board, yet is able to play the resulting position where he's clearly worse, twice as fast as me, and easily hold a draw. That's impressive. Don't everybody all talk at once, okay? Say hello when you arrive, so we know you're here. Guys, Pawnda Arena. Don't watch Agad Mator. Come on. Seriously. Why do I have no followers? Why do people hate me? Why does everybody hate me? This is a long time control. I'm gonna guess that Mickey doesn't play a lot of 10 plus time limit games. He played the game like it was 3-0, more or less. Although he would have lost on time if that was the case. But now he started to use time. He started to slow down. Now that he's safe. Better safe than sorries. Okay. White is slightly overextended. No? What do you know? But what do you know? What do you know? What do you know? It's a draw. This is a draw. F5. Should be a draw. You don't want me to check you. I know. Tricky, tricky. F5 now. Still a draw. Everybody has isolated pawns. Sees everything without even using any time. It's so sad. I don't know why I went there. This is an arena. Let's just offer a draw and save time for the next game. It's totally drawn. Damn. Yeah, he was much worse. Much worse after the opening. I mean, he was a pawn down with his king in the center of the board. How the heck? I gave him the pawn back, you know, instead of being greedy. That was a little too optimistic of me. Alright, I don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. Happy Pawn is in first place. There's not enough players here. Where is everybody? Where's Redusa? There he is. Where's Ray 46? There he is. They're playing each other. Brother Paolo. Matt Eddy. Guys, come on. Where is everybody? Oh, I should send another message. Alright. We need Mr. Coffee's here. We need a better way of communicating. I don't know. I'm just not into Discord. But Mr. Coffee, good to see you. Yellow Crisps. QYJO827. I can't remember that name for some reason. Happy Pawn is in first place with 2 wins already. What? Oh, he beat Mad Eddie and Paolo. Now he's got to face QJY. Mr. Coffee, how are you? I don't know, our viewership is way down. I don't understand why. I guess I just don't stream enough. We'd be needing to stream more often. I just don't feel like streaming on Mondays. I used to stream on Mondays. Mondays I'm usually like exhausted, and it's the one day I have extra. I hate Mondays. You guys hate Mondays? Is Aspirate alive yet? Well, I suspect he's alive, but it doesn't help us. It's nice that he's alive, but we don't have any clue why he's gone, you know? But he doesn't look homeless. I mean, from the photo I saw, which was taken May 13th, he looked reasonably normal. He could be in jail, although I think he would have looked worse in a mental institution. Same there. It's almost like he isn't, you know. It's almost like he's free, but he can't use the internet or something. He really just doesn't have access to a computer. I mean, is that possible? I don't know. I know he had problems with his former housemate / landlord, so maybe he got kicked out of his living situation and he can't access. But you'd think after 2 months you'd be able to like at least send an email or something. I don't know. Alright, we have a request to join the team. I keep hoping he'll come back. Skinwalker Ranch has requested to join the team. Alright. Yeah. Maybe his landowner kicked him out. He had to move somewhere else. He doesn't have any money for a computer. Still, you would send a message. That's the weirdest part. The other weird part is that somewhere around April or something, he logged in once. His account was logged into once on Lichess. I guess it was the FBI. Good luck playing versus Grandmasters. Oh shit. I didn't know Arsenal fan was here. Bishop d7. Wow, he doesn't know this line. That's unusual. Maybe he does. Maybe this is a good move. I've never seen anyone play Bishop d7 there. Praying Mantis now in the tournament. Welcome to Tournamentville. You like Pablo's? Paolo. I can't see. Pablo. I like Mike. I'm having a 7 p.m. coffee. That's dangerous. I won't be sleeping till like 4 a.m. after this. Very sensitive to caffeine. But I couldn't have streamed without it. Guys, thank you for supporting the stream, subscribing, and whatnot. In another day or two, I'm going to reset my donation bar, because that's over, and there's not going to be any summer tournament. So we're just going to go straight to the World Senior and raise money for World Senior in October. Sadly. I don't think I'm going to be playing anything in the summer, to my knowledge, but who knows. Alright. I need like 3 rating points. I don't know, we'll see. Oh shit, I didn't check. Oh fuck, we can check. Oh no. You know what I'm going to say, right? Oh my god, Sludgy. 22.97. It's unbelievable. That stupid draw I allowed against them at Soli. I would be back over 2,300 if it wasn't for that. To be fair, though, I was lucky to win my last round in the Hungarian Team Championship. It was a drawn end game. This is weird. White is much better here, but I don't know what to do. He's sort of doing nothing. I could do nothing, too. Black's understanding of the Royal Pass can change game to game. A day-to-day basis. I don't know. I've never seen anyone play Bishop D7 against D4 before. But normally a Praying Mantis is around 300 points underrated. But actually you see now his Rapid 2001, that's more realistic. The Blitz rating is just absurd. Oh, but it's not as absurd as the classical rating. The classical rating is like 1400 or something. His classical and bullet ratings are ridiculous. And I don't know who Praying Mantis is. Though they've talked in the stream occasionally. Normally their opening play is on a very high level. This time I think I caught them off guard with D4. I'm being Praying Mantis. I'm praying. This is a long time control. 10 plus 2. We're not going to get to play that many games in 2.5 hours, so go for quality, not quantity, I say. What do I know? Right? But what do I know? I like my position. I'm better. Always my fault. You jinxed him or her. Alright, I'm going to look this up while we're waiting. The bad news. Oh man, what am I looking for? Okay, I'm an idiot. Oh, you guys see that? You're not supposed to see that. Why does it follow me? Oh no. Sludgy, feed it. Dude, it's so stupid. if I open a new window, does it follow that too? All right. 2297. What? Fuck them, man. 2296. I'm 2296. All right. So let me understand this. I gained 3 rating points. The guy I beat. The guy I beat was 2153. I'm rated like 2280 something, 2290. And I only gained 3 rating points. How does that work, bro? Mr. Coffee, I don't understand. I don't understand. What's the maximum you can gain? I mean, did they change like the FIDE rating system? How can I only gain 3 rating points? Dude, I thought the max I can gain is like 6. I thought I gained 6 for being equal. It's not 6. They cheated me out of a rating point. This is embarrassing. I do not understand. So I only gained 3 points for beating someone 140 points lower than me. That doesn't seem right. $5? Oh my god. It's only 5? So you're telling me like the max points I can lose is 10? And the max I can win is 10? If I beat Magnus Carlsen, I gain 10 rating points. I always thought it was like 6 and 12. The question is like, why, after playing, you know, chess for years and forever, did I think it was 6 and 12? Why? No, seriously. What is this guy's deal, dude? 12 at some point in the past. I can only gain 5 rating points for beating someone who's like 2300. It's crazy. So for me to get to 2400, just think about this. Just let it sink in for a second, okay? For me to increase my rating from 2300 to 2400, which seems like, you know, something that should be doable if someone plays well, right? I'd have to beat like 20 2300s in a row. That just doesn't seem realistic, you know? I mean, this is like asking too much. Seriously. I'm never going to gain 100 rating points. It's like kids. Yeah, that's ridiculous. And FIDE should be sued for the rating system because it's age discrimination. It shouldn't be based on age at all. It should be based on maybe whether or not you're provisional, not your physical age. It's all a scam, man. Everything's a scam. A scam for FIDE to make money. The more kids that get high ratings, the more kids that get titles, the more money they pay to FIDE for their titles. FIDE trainer titles. Everything's a scam. Okay, but Yeah, I don't know if imagine if I beat 20 2300s, 20 2300 FIDE Masters in a row. I would only gain 100 points. That'd be pretty hard to do. If I won 20 games in a row against 2300s, I should be a GM. But I'd eke out 100 rating points. In a row without being undefeated. I mean, just 20 in a row. Boom, boom, boom. I don't understand how people get to 2800. Oh, someone was complaining recently that pretty soon there's not going to be any 2800s. Poor babies. Due to rating deflation. I promised myself I was going to quit chess when my rating went under 2300 last year. But I decided not to because of the level of deflation that's going on. It's unbelievably difficult for me to gain any points. This is all I started talking about because of this maybe not playing any tournaments in the summer. I don't want to play a tournament unless it's profitable. ELO profitable. So Praying Mantis is almost an anagram of Tiger and Petrosian. Interesting. An almost anagram. You don't run into those every day. The potential anagram. Anagram Skywalker. Conspiracy theory. I know everyone's a genius. He got the conspiracy theory bug. Did I get another request to join the team? No. Why does the ghost request to join the team stay with us for like 3 years after I let someone in the team? Anagram Skywalker asked to be in the team like 5-10 minutes ago, and the ghost request is still up there. Ah, the wonders of the bugs of Lichess. When are they going to upgrade and improve simuls? Can someone ask in the forum for me? Last night I was playing poker at Budapest Premier Poker Club. Just to show you how much chess leads perpetual brokenness, there were 3 international masters in the poker room on 3 separate tables. So if that's not an indicator of how horrible chess is for your bottom line, why are there, Daddy? Why are the 3 international masters in the poker room? I thought chess was cool. That's pathetic, you know. One of them, who's much higher rated than me, I guess, yeah, he practically doesn't play chess. Has to play. International masters have to play poker to stay alive. When I'm not asking for bread on the stream, can you guys donate some bread, please? I'm grinding low stakes, middle stakes cash games with the other homeless IMs at the poker club. The other ones look like they've lost weight, you know, honestly. I don't know if it's Ozempic or I don't think they can afford Ozempic on what they're making. Chess is hopeless. We only get positive positive thoughts here. We deal in positive thoughts only. So Praying Mantis is like positionally going under. No tactical problems. It's a bad King's Indian. It's an anagram of Ron DeSantis. Anything DeSantis. Can you make an anagram with DeSantis? No. Anagram Skywalker? What's H5? H5? You're attacking me? I want to sack a pawn or something. Why do I want to do that? You have knight c5. Shit. I blundered. Stop plundering me. Plundering Plinko. Why not knight h2 instead of... No, there's a better question for you. I have a better question. Why knight h2? Inducing h5. I would have induced the move he played anyway. Inducements. There's got to be a new request to join the team. It's not. Dude, go away. Team request. That's so annoying. There's this like bright red blip up in the corner. You guys can't see that, right? It's distracting and annoying. King h7. His last few moves have been sort of weird and surprising. Oh. Entering blitz mode. It's a bad move now. Oh. High octane pawn grade. He improved my pawns. How much octane do these pawns have? It's a very weird game. This is always the case with Praying Mantis. Alright, I think the Royal Lopez is not easy to play with black. Redusa is gonna win the tournament, most likely. Just crushing everybody. QY is in second. Anagram Skywalker. Has a real young man's attitude on a chessboard. A young man's attitude. St. George slew the dragon. Been a while. It's been a while. A3. Oh, okay. Of course. Classic response to the St. George. A3. And then B4. But strangely irrelevant sequence of moves. I would say. Puts his knight on c3. Very strange, too. Strange. It is strange, yes? Strange. Yeah, who is this? He only played once. Oh, Irie Cyrus. So, closed. You like closed positions. I see. It's a King's Indian. It's what is it? It's a closed setup. Okay, we gotta watch for e5 tricks. Meyer E. Cyrus. Billy Ray. Gotta love the way he played this. God. I love the way he played this. A3 and B4 in response to St. George. Like a mocking me kind of copycat. You're the only person in life who ever played E4, A6, A3 against me. And you'll probably be the only one till the day I die. I don't anticipate seeing this again. Well, I guess you can do anything you want. And it's up to you. How bad can it be? Closed Sicilian. Stalling. They're stalling already. How many games can you play in 10+2? It's a good question. What do I want to do? This pawn tension is kind of weird. I guess I'm taking back with the knight on c5. Kind of want to play for g5. I can't do that, but I'd like to. I'm playing the hedgehog at this point. He's playing some kind of double fianchetto closed Sicilian with b4. I thought about maybe playing g6. Obviously, my main plan is to castle queenside. You did once play f6? Ah. Bro, I've played the St. George on a regular... Well, I used to play it on a regular basis in Blitz, but I've played it in quite a few over the board games. And I'm not talking about weak opponents. When I played a6 over the board, like... maybe 10 times, all of my opponents were masters. I played I don't know how many times in OTB games, well, at least 7 or 8 times minimum, and nobody was like weak. I played like an almost perfect game against Josh Friedel once, and I ended up losing a drawn end game. That was the only time I ever lost with it. It was a good game too. I played almost perfectly. Freaking blew it at the end. But I think the last time I played the St. George must have been around 2006. I don't think I've played it really in any game since the last 20 years. I mean, you don't want to go into like Hungarian Team Championship playing the St. George. It's fun. It's good against certain opponents if you think you can get them to like tilt by playing an offbeat opening. They'll find it like insulting or something. I like doing it there. Yeah, I've beaten. Not as weird as what you did with A3 and B4. Where is everybody? Where's Asterbait? Nobody cares. Asterbait's like gone. People forget. Feels bad, man. Today's Wednesday, right? Tomorrow night we have our subscriber stream. What about taking back with the night? The plan was to take back with the night. Outside the box thinking. Brook G8. No, Asteroid didn't respond to anything. It's like he doesn't have access. It's not like he's ignoring messages. Yeah, I told you guys the weirdest thing about it was the fact that he actually like said like if I don't see you again or something like that. But there was no real explanation as to why. Like he made it sound like he might not be able to get access after his new iPad was supposed to be sent out. Weird. Never known him to lie. Queen D2. White just continues to play great moves here. Stopping G5. Okay, this was my plan. Now I have a problem. I could play, yeah, I mean, I don't know anything about QJY. Or 1800. We played one game. This 10+2 it feels like it's forever. You don't lie? I'm not talking about you. Interesting idea, though, for black here. Now, if white takes on c5, do I take back with the pawn or with the knight? The plan was to take back with the knight, but now I'm not so sure. Maybe I have to reconsider which way I'm recapturing on c5. But I mean, actually, let's say b takes c, knight takes c5. Even if white plays d4, he has a terrible hole on c4. I can go back to d7 and then knight b6, knight c4. So I should probably take with a knight if he decides to exchange on c5. It's a long time control. Longer than I remember. I have ADD. Webb telescope detects methane on interstellar comet 3/Atlas. Yeah. That was yesterday's news. Extraterrestrial cow farts have been detected. G5. Wow, you're asking for G5. Ask and ye shall receive. G5 was my plan anyway. I'm crazy. Have you fully evaluated the consequences of what's happening here? I'm going to take that as a no. Remember something? Nope. Not today. Alright. Why Queen E2? Feels like a cheapo aimed at like the E file. I mean, you're gonna do knight D5 and attack, but it doesn't work. Other than that, it's great. Queen E2, really random move to play there with the tension and the position. I don't get it. It's a strange thing. Okay, let's just take here. 95. No, 95 not a good move. Not an option. Now there's knight F5. Happy hippos. No, hungry hippos. I forgot. Okay, hungry hippo. Something hippo-like about this. This particular ditty. Knight takes F2. Not gonna happen yet, but there was that time. There was the time that I played Gelashvili. This isn't a bad move. It reminds me of the time that I lost with Gelashvili with white. I did something like a King's Indian attack, and he played the Polish with black, and I also ended up doing some kind of weird like B3. It was not good. Knight D1, defending F2. Our friend is a defensive genius. It is a pity to trade that bishop, isn't it? It would be. Would be. So, well, what if I don't trade it? I drop a piece. Oh my god. Time to panic. I almost dropped my knight on G4. Knight F2 doesn't work. Yeah, he's hanging in there. There is bishop H4. Probably not a bad move. Probably. Maybe I should get materialistic in my old age. Your knight's trapped. No. Just kidding. Your knight's not trapped. I was just joking. It's not trapped. Knight F5. So whose king is safer here, I ask you? The castled king or the uncastled king? Queen C3 with the idea of Johan Carterson. Much as I'd like to take the pawn on b4, I mean, queen h8 is pretty tempting. It is. It is. It's very tempting. Unfortunately, like, there is no way to actually mate him on f1. So, it's nice, but the knight on g3 blocks the g-file. There's no clear answer. Good evening. Good evening. Good evening. I'm a vampire. Good evening. Everybody's working here, you know, all of our pieces. Knight on d7 a little lazy. But otherwise, everybody's functional. Do I take the pawn or play queen h8? Queen h8 could threaten things. b4 is a solid pawn. It gives him a tempo with c3. It's annoying. Quickly play like c3, d4. I'm just gonna threaten this stuff. It's also psychologically scarier to face like queen h8, queen h2 than having someone grab your b pawn. I might be able to just win a pawn here. I'm threatening to win a pawn. Different pawn. Okay. Now there is that issue. Knight f5. Didn't even think about it. You didn't even consider it. He's going for the hills. I don't want to trade queens, but a pawn up with more time should be pretty difficult for white. I'm not sure this is a winning position in the endgame, one pawn up. But it's just too hard for white to defend. Rook takes would have given them a little bit of potential counterplay in the f-file. But I think if it was like a tournament game, I probably would have taken with a rook. That's a neat tactic. Wow. That's quite a move to come up with. Wow, really unfortunate. I lost my a6 pawn. Two-second increments. What a move, knight f5. That was in the position the whole game. Then he finds a moment where it works. Now your bishop's trapped. Can you believe it? You got your bishop trapped by knight b8. Alright. Tough game. Funny game. Uh-oh, Panikin Skywalker, perfect score. I mean, anagram. It was nice of Move 11 to drop in. We have 18 players. Camel Culture's here. Drown the Clown is in. We've got a National Master, another almost National Master at one point. Drown the Clown is a USCF sanctioned chess expert. We got another request to join the team. Adriel. Alright. We don't want you to join, you'll just complain that everyone's cheating. Gabble Troll Mops is here. Guys, my stream donation bar is gonna die in 2 days. Or is it already dead? That's weird. When I clicked on it, it said 2 days to go, but actually I think it's over. So I don't understand. I need to make a new stream donation bar for the World Senior in October. In Serbia. I'm afraid to go to Serbia. They'll troll me about Oreshik missiles. Alright. Bye, it's getting late. It's early. It's early. Anagram Skywalker first. Redusa's in second place. QJY just left. Mickey Decat. Uh-oh. I got Redusa. I've run out of things to play against this guy. I played everything I know. I don't have any more openings to play against him. Are you in Hungary, Ukraine? I live in Hungary. Yeah. I morally support Ukraine. It's a matter of solidarity. But these trolls from Russia and Serbia, they think I live in Ukraine or something. Started joking about Oreshik missiles in my simul stream, you know. No, I don't literally. You idiots think that I literally live in Hungary. All right. I literally live in Hungary. They think I live in Ukraine. Really evil people. Internet trolls, you know, they're the worst. Don't ever click on the comments section of a news article or something. Or go to the Lee Chess forums. Don't do that. Never ever go to forums of any kind. News forums, Lee Chess forums. You just meet the worst people. What kind of losers sit around typing comments in news forums? Seriously. No, man, of course. I went to Serbia after after NATO. I was in Serbia in 2000, and a lot of people were pretty upset about the NATO bombings and stuff, but even then, dude, I mean, people were nice. Serbia's fine. I'm just kidding. Although they do have a very strong sort of level of support for Russia historically. You'll see pro Putin propaganda a lot. Plus you've got your Vucic, or what is his name? Vucic, president or whatever. He's a great guy. Former football hooligan. But who am I to criticize? All right, E3. Hey, what are we gonna do? I never knew this guy to play this. E3. Yeah, there are delusional people everywhere. It's fine. Just don't go to forums. Man, I was thinking again, because sometimes you're tempted. You read an article. Every article you read on your phone, on the internet, is wherever you read it. It doesn't matter. There's some kind of forum, and always there's these trolls that post on the forums. But then then there's people that are normal people that get sucked into arguments with those people. It's so sad. It's just really tempting, to get involved, but that's so sad. I mean, people that literally get involved in like online rage baiting by like propagandist trolls. Dude, there's better things to do with your life than get involved in that. But I'm just imagining these people posting about Putin in my simul stream. I mean, imagine what kind of losers they are. You know, seriously. That's not an AI bot. I mean, that's a literal, you know, brainwashed weirdo. They're mad NPCs. Exactly. Who trolls Slagy's simul stream about Oreshik missiles? You know, you've got to be really deranged. We used to get a lot of deranged. You know, we haven't had any good deranged trolls on the stream. Actually, speaking of that, we haven't had any good deranged trolls in a while. I mean, I had some seriously weird pedophiles and freakish trolls back in the day over the years on my stream. And I don't know, but it just seems like I'm just not popular enough anymore. We just never get any really good, you know, legitimately disturbed sickos coming to my stream anymore. Right, Chess Riddle? Don't worry, Arsenal fan would come back. Oh, yeah, will come back. Well, it depends on how you want to look at it. Now, here's a weird opening. Redusa playing the French defense against the King's Indian attack with reverse colors. He's all D4, normally a very aggressive D4. They're too scared of Mr. Coffee, but don't you miss them? Mr. Coffee, you have to miss them a little bit, right? Like, what, you got nothing to do now. Did Twitch, like, ban them all or something? It is kind of boring without the weird psychotic pedophiles. It's just not the same anymore. But anyway, it's odd that Redusa would play the setup. It's not his style at all. There's no H4 involved. It's a mild, quiet-looking French defense, which he doesn't play with black, by the way. You just can't make Saji happy no matter what, huh? Oh, Rook B1. Alright. I guess I should have played C6. My bad. Is it too late to play C6 now? Rook E8 can't be bad. I mean, that's like black's like most standard move in the King's Indian attack. Should I play C6 though? Should I just sit here rocking back and forth? I got this message from my friend who taught me to play chess in high school. Our other friend, we were like 3 of us who were really into chess. Our third friend, bro, like somebody, he's like driving along. I think it was in Pennsylvania actually, Mr. Coffee, but I have to verify. He lives in Pittsburgh. Somebody drove him off the road and he hit like a pole and his car flipped over and he was like hanging upside down and got this huge gash in his head, but he basically survived. Terrible. It's like, really nice guy. I don't know. I have to find out more details, but I don't know what to say. Like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, or you're fucking lucky to be alive. Congratulations. Yeah, road rage. What could it be? Like a road rage incident? People do that? They just drive people off the road for fun. You don't go to Pittsburgh. He doesn't go to Pittsburgh because of shit like that. I don't know. He lives in Pittsburgh. I have to find out where it happened, but that's really scary, dude. Not the kind of person that would. He's very mild-mannered, though. He wouldn't induce, like, a road rage. I would be more likely to do that. You know, induce someone to do something crazy. Pawn takes pawn. You've been there twice? Oh, I thought you meant in the road rage department. We go big or go home. Does he have enough pressure against E4 for me to not do this? No. This looks like Mr. Coffee. Mr. Coffee, did you hack, like, Reduce's account and start playing? The type of guy to say congratulate an Epstein victim. Congratulations. You got a big payday coming. Congratulations, you survived. Well, my friend started typing this message to me. I thought, holy shit, you know, our friend Frank died. But then when the end of the message is he just has like a huge gash in his head, it's like, oh. It's like living through like a horror movie, but coming out the other side okay. Yeah, so then you're like, well, he didn't die, that's good. He doesn't have any permanent life-threatening injuries, that's good. Terrible that it happened, but congratulations for surviving. I don't know what to say. You know, what do you say in a situation like that? Oh, that's horrible. Glad he's still alive. Congratulations for surviving. Thanks for wearing your seatbelt. Imagine. My other friend, you know, Emil, once was in a very bad car accident, and he went through the windshield and survived. He was able to walk away from it. That's pretty insane. That's pretty insane. Walk away from going through the windshield of a car accident. What are the chances of that? I mean, but wear your seatbelts, kids. My parents would never wear their seatbelts, you know, because they were like old school when it wasn't a law. And then like they were just used to it, so they refused to like wear their seatbelts. I'm like, Mom, wear your seatbelt. I have to like force my mom. I had to like force my mom to wear her seatbelt. Because like people in the 50s and 60s like just didn't wear their seatbelts. Like, Mom, come on. Queen A4. We're all over the place conversationally. I should be focusing on attacking the king side, no? Not on this queenside nonsense. Queenside nonsense. I don't really want to like passively defend here. It's my main problem. But I guess sometimes you have to defend whether you like it or not. Always wear your seatbelts, even when you're not in the car. Mr. Coffee has his helmet he wears. Sometimes you have to defend. The best defense is a great offense. Never get out of the boat. That's my favorite line from Apocalypse Now. I think we're okay here. But again, you know, very uncharacteristic play by White. I've never seen him play the French defense or a setup like this, ever. Where did this even come from? Pretty random. I think it's suspicious. Danny? Danny boy? Ah. Look at that. I never hurt a hair on the boy's head. That was a really bad imitation. You gotta work on the Jack Nicholson. A little rusty. But, alright. Next. Regurgitating. Sounds good. I had an idea, but I don't know where it went. Ooh. Sad flag, happy flag. Flag football. Is he trying to trap my bishop? No, he was just trying to like prevent knight g4, but it's one of many features of this position. Danny. Come here to your dad. Are you afraid of me, Danny? No, I'd never hurt you, right? That doesn't sound right. Two country. Oh my god. Rook b7. Wow, that move was overlooked. That was... I'm having the equivalent of a chest heart attack. Okay. Rook b7. Wow, good to know you had that. Lucky I'm not losing outright. Knight c5 fails. Or does it? Knight c5. Rook c7. Knight a4. Rook c8. Rook c8. Knight a4. That would pretty much be a... That would qualify as a fail. He doesn't miss a lot of tactics, does he? This guy. A very unpleasant surprise. That move. Said move. Oh, wow. Look at that. Speaking of surprises, it's a good one. Danny. Guys, please donate. I have to grind poker cash games for a living now because Trump destroyed the global economy. Please help us. Every little bit counts. If you can subscribe or donate, it really does make a difference. Feed a homeless chess master. Damn, this guy just doesn't make fucking mistakes anymore. He's tactically perfect and positionally too. It's weird. I think it's suspicious. Takes, takes. All those tactical puzzles I did, it didn't help me at all. It's really sad. Take, take, take app. The fuck is a take, take, take app? Seriously. Okay. What am I even doing here? Centralize, lose a pawn, attack. The king's Indian, let's attack. Right? That's what we're supposed to do. Correct, Amundo. Where's my counterplay? Oh, okay. The back rank. Oh my god. What did you do? Rook b7. Why rook b7? Oh, you want to trap my queen? Why rook b7? You're doubling on the 7th? You're threatening bishop b2? I could sack my queen. They passed Chess.com off. Well, I don't understand. I felt like Magnus... I don't understand anything. Like, I thought this, like, Magnus is... I thought Danny Wrench owns Magnus or something like that. I don't understand. I just don't understand anything anymore. Oh, that. You can't defend that. You have a knight check, but you're in check. I thought Cheesecom owned everything. This is not good. This is a technical knockout. Oof. Redusa had a lot of, you know, Redusa-like stuff there. Where's my mate? This is mean. Slow motion. Devour. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. All right. Now he resigns. But what was going on in that game? Was I worse? It was just close, apparently. It was just close. Zen Android. No relation to Zen Chess. I had a Zen phone. It's pretty good, but it's outdated now. Zen, an Asus Zen phone was my former phone, which I got from horrible Verizon, which is like the worst phone company ever. All right, Camel Vulture. I cheated. No, it looked like it was a good game. I like to go over the games later and see. You know, I always check my games and see. Always check your games. Don't just play and never go over the games. It's very important that you take the time to analyze the games that you play, and see what you did right and what you did wrong. I'm still talking I'm still going in my head. Like today, all day this morning, I was thinking about these poker hands that I played yesterday. And it's the same with chess. You know, you gotta like analyze the games and figure out what you did right and wrong. You know, I'm still asking myself, should I have played this hand differently? But I'm never wrong. You never go wrong, sire. No, I'm never wrong. I go wrong. I mean, but theoretically, I'm never wrong. Uh-oh, drown the clown. Clowning around. No clowning around. Big Bobby's giving himself away. Big Bobby is John kind of forgot his his personality traits. Oh no. Caro kebab. You know what's better than the Smith Mora? Smith Mora tempo up. Gotta love that. I had this game one time against a Smith Mora guy. He was actually Serbian, I think, but I might be wrong. I think he was Serbian. But anyways, this guy who always plays the Mora, I tried. So with white, I played c3 against him. This was a friend of mine had come up with this idea. I had done it like previously against someone else. So I decided to try that. But the guy, like, he didn't get it, you know? He just didn't get it. He's a knucklehead. I play c3. The idea is that you play e5 and I play c4. You know? But this dude was too thick-headed to understand what I was trying to do. It was funny. It was like Drown the Clown. He wouldn't let me do it. And I want to lose a tempo with white and play against Smith Mora. Fucking guy doesn't let me. Played the Dutch. Then I beat him in the Dutch. Dude, if someone plays c3 against you and you play the Smith Mora, get the message, man. Get the telegram. All right, now I'm a tempo up. Is that a bad thing or a good thing? It's a good question. Normally it would be like black's move here. Now it's my move. I don't think I've ever had this happen. You could do the dragon, right? I mean, g3. No, g3, queen b6 maybe. Not so good for me. Wait, g3, queen b6, knight a4, bishop takes f2 check, yeah. g3, no. No, it's either e3 or bishop g5. The Caro Cabal. Caro Canal. Caro Canal. Man, these people that play the Caro Can, it's becoming like a cult. Yeah. Once an opening becomes like overly popular, I don't want any part in it. That's why I didn't. I hate the be on. Don't you hate the bandwagon people wearing New York Yankees hats? Get the fuck out of here. What's more bandwagon than wearing a New York Yankees hat? I hate the Yankees. When I was a little kid, when I was like 6 years old, I liked the Yankees because Reggie Jackson won the World Series. And I got over it. Jabab was probably like me. He's like homeless begging for bread on the street or something. Rook e8. Wow. Look out. Do Jabava... What does Slaggy and Jabava have in common? We're both borderline homeless, begging for bread on the street. And we both play in the Hungarian 2nd Division. Conspiracy theory? We both play in London. Yeah, right. I am guilty of doing it, but that was before it was popular. I did play to London. The first tournament, let's see. I made an IM norm in Ketchkamet in 1997. And I lost one game in that tournament. I beat Ferenc Berkesh when he was a little kid. And I made the IM norm, just barely. But I lost to I lost to Jozef. What's his name? I can't remember. So stupid. Anyway, the one game I lost was a London. Of course. The problem was that I studied Rubinstein's games. And it's not a problem overall, it's a good thing. But if you study Rubinstein's games, you see some beautiful examples of Rubinstein's positional play in these closed openings, like the London. And also, not just the London, but like other things too. The Kohli-Kaltnowski attack, for example. Or Kohli-Zucker-Torque, people call it. But I played the London inspired by Rubinstein, not because, you know, Gotham Chess talks about it on his toxic YouTube channel. Yeah. But I would think, like, I never played a London since 2000. No. Probably the last time I played the London was, like, yeah, like, I want to say 1997. Like, around there. I lost to a Hungarian IM. I played it against Joel Benjamin, and I drew. Joel was really disgusted. Remember, Joel never liked Kamsky. They had a big confrontation. Probably Kamsky played the London against Joel. I don't know. Years ago, when Gata was a little teenager and he came to the States, and all the Americans hated him. Just like prodigy, coming to the United States, taking away all their lunch money. Gata's real opening, his real go-to, was not the London, but the Tory attack. But they're very closely related, you know. And that's because he was trained in a way where he didn't really learn openings, like Karpov. Dreyev was another one, trained in this manner. But the difference between like Kamsky and others is like Gata never really. Whereas like Dreyev became kind of a theoretician, and ended up being quite fluent in all kinds of openings. You know, really expert in a lot of stuff. Kamsky just never seemed really interested in openings. Jonathan is ahead of me on time. The Smith War is another really bad opening. That should be banned. Rook D8 to C8. Wow. Are you serious? Bro. That's some deep shit right there. Rook D8 to C8. Jonathan specializes in extremely in-depth strategic ideas. He makes one move threat after one move threat. That's the extent of his game. Really sad. Now what's my plan? Oh, I wanted to play G4. I forgot. Oh shit. Almost have it too. Wait. and black squares. They're actually more like brownish maroon. Brownish, right? Brown, white and brown. I don't like my board. I don't know what I like, though. What do you guys like? Do you like the green board? How about you, Camel Culture? What's your default OTB chessboard? The standard, USCF green board? You're a green guy? The default green style? Green screen? Man. The lamest Mora ever by black. Wooden, brown, and white. I still feel like the green boards, because that was like the standard for me. If you gotta do if you don't have a wooden board, I mean, obviously. Now with the DGT boards, I play in like the World Senior and other tournaments sometimes. Wooden boards are good. But once I bought this blue board, that was weird. I don't think that's good. That was weird. Blue squares, like bright blue. I think that made me play worse. Very bad. Ugh. One move threat detector. Drown the Clown. The Drown the Clown one move threat detector activated. Jesus, dude. This is his new thing, playing the Mora Gambit. That's not even a threat. Bishop f5. At least play bishop b3. Bishop f5. Is there some sort of sophisticated trap with that? It's a drawn ops color bishop endgame. In those structures where people take on e4, I have like 100% score with black. They're like, oh, it's ops color bishops. Drown the Clown is writing a new book, like the Mora for the passive player. Or maybe the solid Mora Gambit. Let's just call it the Smith. Alright, now very key moment in this game. We alluded to this earlier. But maybe f5 is a kind of threat, huh? Yeah, it's fine. What's the normal strategy that I employ with black? Oh no. You did it again. You threatened me with a one mover. Where do you keep coming up with these one movers? One mover app. Mover. Find the one move tactic. The one move threat. Now, if he didn't lose a pawn in the opening, it probably wouldn't be that bad. With his style of shifting the pieces back and forth, it works if you're not just down a clear pawn. But the problem is, like, he's down a clear pawn. So it's shuffling back and forth is just going to get you into a lost endgame. I mean, what's the, point? Just a matter of time. Yeah. He's gonna have to bail out into the lost endgame variation. I should move my king though. King G1 or King H2. Does that qualify as a one move threat? Patience. Yesterday poker was like a nightmare. There was this guy, he was horrible, and he just kept winning and winning and winning and winning, and it was like, oh my god. And one of their players, when he walked away from the table, was like, this guy's luck is just gonna run out, you know. And he didn't. It didn't. He just left up like tons of money. And I was like afraid that was gonna happen. The one thing I was like, I hope this dude doesn't leave the table. But of course he did. But anyway, the reason I bring this up is because ultimately the skill that most people don't possess, or if they do possess it, you know, not skill but characteristic, is patience. You know, you have to be patient, incredibly patient, whatever game we're playing. Patience is key. This is insipid. I wonder if I ever should have even allowed him to double the pawns at that stage. Maybe I was better off playing here. Knight D2. I think there should be an expression like something like, you can never be patient enough. You know, I mean, you better move fast. I wonder if he's got some compensation. Those guys, you might regret putting all of your pawns in the dark squares. The Mara Gambit wins for black. But he never did anything. He never had any attack. The whole game he had like almost enough compensation for a pawn, sort of, but not really. So now, can you hold this endgame with all your pawns on the wrong color? You should get them off the wrong color. Easy. Yeah, that's nice. Alright. So, bishop takes d5, bishop c1, bishop b7, bishop e2, bishop c1. That's probably a draw. But, knight c4 is interesting. He still gets in there. It's in there. Your pawns are in their color, but you can't touch them. Touch you, move you, break you, pay. Ooh, h4. You're not down a pawn. Look, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. But he clicks really fast. That's impressive. Maybe I should prevent that. No? Oh no. Check. He's a fast clicker. That's really his greatest strength. I think he should have played A4 there. Can he hold this? We both have 2 pawns in the wrong color. That can't be the right move. Gotta play H5 there. You found that? Oh no. 2. I think you were within the margin of error of drawing the game there. Whew. Yeah. Around move 42 he was holding. Wow. So you made 3 inaccuracies. Very strong draw effort. Daniel Clutcher. Camel Vulture. Wait, wasn't there supposed to be a new Spinal Tap? Or something like that? What's up, man? Someone mentioned you the other day. I said he's an idiot. No, wait, that was Fedorovich. What do I do? It's Panicking Skywalker. Not as good as the first. I guess something is, huh? Oh, I was thinking about this. Wait, this is a C3 Sicilian. Oh no. You're gonna play Mora too? It's a Mark Esterman tribute stream. We're not allowed to say that. I'm allowed to say that, but alright, that was the theme of yesterday. Whatever. Sunday. Spinal Tap Chess. International Master. Chess Riddle. Why do you play that? Why do you do that? You did this against me before? The endgame variation? I think I showed you, like, the computer has a novelty here. I've always been content with, like, bishop e6. I think I played this against you once before. The engine likes this move, which is funny. I must have played this against you before. Like, once... I haven't looked at this in depth. Like, who's going to play... The thing is, like, who's going to play the Mora? Like, none of the people I play in the real world. Maybe somebody at the World Senior will play the Mora against me, you know? Maybe somebody in the Hungarian Team Championship would play the Mora against me. It's so unlikely, though. I've had, like, 4 Moras over the board in my life, I think. Maybe 5. So at the IM, you know, level, it's just not an opening you really need to worry about, you know. Good players don't play it. Pumpkin Mora. Pumpkin Spice Mora. Well, that's a subtle threat. I think we had this. Do you have a tactic now, like knight b5 or something? Dunkin' Donuts is offering the pumpkin spice Mora donut combo with a pumpkin spice donut for the amount of points that you get when you play the Mora Gambit. Right, Mr. Coffee? Donuts. Actually, Mora Gambits often they lead to draws, but the people that play the opening, they don't know what a draw is. Like, Uber Driver showed he had... Last game was a Mora, right? Reverse colors. Uber Driver actively played for a draw. Most people who play the Mora don't have the sensibility to do that. Like, once I played Lev Millman, and he actually was quite young at the time, but he was still already a very strong player. Not getting this. Am I getting this? Well, okay. We can always play that, right? I joked about this move, but it actually works. Sort of. Sort of, but not really. That's kind of cool. That can't work. Check. Aha. Wait. I guess I could always, like, lose a pawn back, huh? Wow, does this work? That's cool if that works. Rook c8, rook takes d8, check? That can't work. Rook c8, rook takes d8, check. King takes. Bishop takes e6, but your knight's hanging on b5, bro. I think that's going to be a problem. Rook c8. Bishop takes e6 doesn't work. You can take on c4 if you like. Well, that's very generous of you. There's a problem with this line, though. Your knight's hanging. How does Spinal Chap, Arsenal and Spinal Chap chess? Bishop takes e6. Oh no, my rook is gone. Rook d8 mate. You end up down a piece, but it's no big deal. It's okay. What's a peace among friends? Wait. 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 I'll be right back. I'm going to check this. Nice to see Spinal Tap Chess. Why are we talking about you? Oh. Like chill people? Some conversation about chill players. Alright, so I'm curious how that knight gets out. It's really not that complicated. It doesn't get out. Poor Mora Gambit. The donuts. Mr. Coffee's making the donuts. Oh, he can draw. He can draw. He can draw. Draw. Draw a gun. This is kind of anticlimactic. But you do have a better pawn structure. No drugs were involved in the making of this variation. I have a really ugly structure. Good Lord. We have the best structures. All access. Oh no. Oh no, you can't avoid the exchange of rooks. Oh no. The long diagonal. The diagonal of death. You're not going to do that. Like, you're not even attempting to do that. Wow. I thought you were going to try to like mobilize your kingside majority. But he's going into defensive mode. Defensive mode unlocked. I'm not going to be too fancy. We still have 30 minutes, and I don't know where we are score-wise. Maybe we'll pause for station identification after this and see exactly 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm a pawn up. I'm 2 pawns up. In this endgame, we have the Uber driver's pawn from last game, plus another extra pawn. H4. This pawn moved backward. It moves backwards. This pawn cheats. Just so you guys know. It's a cheating pawn. It can move backwards. Look at that. Watch this. Illegal move. My pawn moved backwards. You might stalemate. There's still a good chance. Yeah, I should definitely keep you in the box there. Almost let him out. E6. Oh no. Queenie. I should have made a rook. Alright. The dude doesn't resign on principle. Kimani Stancil. We are in second place behind said Panic and Skywalker. Oh no, it's getting close. Panic and Skywalker still in first place, although he's trending badly. Mickey Dickett with 16, Redusa with 14, Camel Culture coming on with a perfect score. Keep your eyes on Camel Culture, guys. He's not playing at the moment. 316. I don't know who they are. I thought QJY left. Pichu, also with a perfect score. Pichu with a 2572 performance rating. Last time you played me on Sunday, it was kind of like that. Paolo, Happy Pawn. We have a total of 23 players. Thanks for playing, everybody. Don't forget to donate loaves of bread and fish. Of my 3 games, I played Mantis twice. Nice save, Camel. Uh-oh. Camel was playing. What was that? What happened in your game? $316, okay. Berserkers. This is a normal blitz game. 5-0. Do I know you? Do you know me? C4. Is that a move? It's a bad move. But it's a move. Teammates and open tournaments. What do you mean? Like, here? Oh, yeah. Bishop E6. What do I do about that? That's like one of those A6 lines, almost. This is strange. I don't know what to do. He has C4. Does this turn into something real? He didn't do it. Oh my god, that's terrible. Now it transposes to like a bad semi-Tarash. Semi-bad semi-Tarash. You should have played C4. Black is just kind of making this up. Okay. I don't know where to go here. I should take the bishop at some point. Probably. Check. Oh no. Alright. That's the type of stuff I've seen over the board. I remember, oh god, there was some game at the Boylston Chess Club in the like early 2000s where someone played like this against me. They just lost their central pawn, but you know, even if you win the central pawn, it's not that easy to win. Like a heavy piece endgame, a pawn up is not any kind of guaranteed win. G5 is a really wild move. 316 is unhinged. They're unhinged. But I mean, maybe that was the only way. I think they can get the pawn up, honestly. Camel vulture. Camel snatcher. Snatching camels since 1989. He's not that old. Alright. No, that's Arsenal fan. If you're born in 89, yeah, you're 37. Camel culture's been snatching camels since like 2002. Mastering pawn play. Pawn dynamics. This is a nice move, defending the C7 square. I like that. Where are you going? Oh, no. Wait. That's a free pawn? Free Pawnda. Bishop takes. I have good control of the center. Look at that. Don't need the knight, but the illustration of control of the center. The importance of control of the center. Undermining my control of the center with bishop b4. Excellent. Excelente. Wow, that's sick, dude. Really perverse idea here. I'm going to get out of the pin. I don't know if this even works. It doesn't work. Works. Works. It works. Phew. It doesn't work. It works. Three, 1, 6, check, takes, check. I sack my queen. Two bishops. Bishop takes e6. Check. I think I blundered. I'm gonna have to sack my queen now. Who the heck is 316? That's some Greek guy. This is like Dinekis or something with all the ratings set at the same numbers. It has to be. I'm doing like a Lev Albert queen sack. Why queen b5? Is there like a reason for that move? Oh, I see. Queen b5 is an odd move, isn't it? Kind of. A bit of an odd move, an oddity. Who is 316? This is Dinekis' secret account. Wow, that's crazy, huh? No one in the chat. Wow. Queen sack. Look at this game. This was insane. Slightly unsound. It was slightly unsound. But when I sacked my queen, did I have to sack my queen? Or was that crazy? I didn't have to sack my queen. Why? Bishop takes e6. I don't understand. Shit. What am I supposed to play there? I'm winning. I had bishop takes c3. Oh no. And I freaked out and panicked. Oh my god. Wow. I missed it. The chess champion. Champion. I panicked and thought I was lost. I'm in first place. Speaking of panicking, who's panicking now? Oh no, Camel Culture against Panicking. Camel Culture has 6 minutes. Oh no. Ugh. Skywalker is in trouble. Oh no. That's the tournament, boys and girls. Camel Culture is going to be up to 20. Come on, I need another game. Let's go, one more game. Come on. We got enough time. We got 17 minutes left. Come on, one more game. I Panicking. Who is that player? Crazy. 316. 316. What does 316 mean? Chess Champion 999. I didn't check how many games you have. You have like no games. Chess Champion 999, you have blitz games. Okay. Alright, so and just time for one more game. Come on. Give me a pairing. Miro on the edge with 6 points. Playing Pichu. Serbia-Hungary battle. Serbia-Hungary. Miro on the edge against Pichu. It's a Joko? What is that? What the hell is this opening? What was this? Yeah, Joko. G5. Take that. Pichu 2391 provisional. Wow. Why sacked the piece? I don't believe in that, man. Pichu's piece sack is wow. Can you do that? Maybe he can really do that? Yeah, but not Queen F3. What about Rook E3 there? Couldn't he do Rook E3? $15 minutes left. Come on, I need one more game. Stay out of culture. Culture Vulture. Oh no, Panicking Skywalker has secured counterplay. Oh no. Oh my gosh. Mega counterplay. But the Culture Camel, the Culture Vulture sees all. The Vulture of Culture. All business. Skywalker's going down. He tried. It's a three-way race, and I'm still barely in the lead, but we need another pairing, guys. Come on. Not Camel Culture, someone else. Come on, somebody else challenge me. Challenge me. Let's get another game. Where are the other players? Q's gone. Paolo, for example. Happy Pawn. Happy Pawn's playing. Paolo's not playing. We can play Paolo. Praying Mantis is playing. Mirror on the Edge is playing. Ruslan Bear, where are you? You're playing. Drown the Clown is gone. Dinekis. Sung Prism is here. They're all gone. Troll Mops is playing. Our director, where are you? Come on, let's get one more game. Grossmeyer. Grassmeyer. Come on, guys, give me another pairing. This is not fair if Camel Culture wins and then gets another pairing ahead of me. But at least, like, they better pair us with each other. You know, I don't want to see, like, him get 20 points and then get another opponent in front of me. I deserve to get a pairing before Camel Culture does. Of course, Panic and Skywalker are not one to resign. Pichu has 17. Perfect score, of course. Who's he played? Now he won that easily? How? How did you win that? So easily? I mean, that sack with Queen F3 can't be enough for white. What about Rook F3? Rook E3, I mean. Fortunately, there's not that much time left. I don't know if this game will finish in time. We'll see. I didn't want to berserk, though. I berserked the one game because my opponent berserked, but if my opponent's not berserking, I'm not going to berserk. Berserk. I don't normally play the exchange variation. What do I do now? Shouldn't you, like, take with a knight? It's like Uber drivers. This is Uber driver's other secret identity. Wow. It's like Capablanca floor. I mean, floor Capablanca. How do you know this? Different, actually, but the same idea. Did I miss Bishop takes H7? No, the knight's defended. Man, I thought you were going to play Queen G5. I don't know what I do on Queen G5. I mean, I guess I can attack. You know, I can castle queenside and go crazy, but not really my style lately anyway. You know, the famous game was actually a Rubinstein variation with Flora and Capablanca with Queen C2. And the end game was reached with the kings in the center and black's king on d6 and black's bishop on d7. And Flora couldn't beat Capablanca, right? Queen b4. Wow. That's serious. What's happening in standings? Mickey's playing Miro on the edge, and he's going to win and win the tournament. Miro, on the edge, you berserked. I'm going to kill you. Miro on the edge. You're going to be on the edge of the roof, and I'm going to push you off. We're berserking in that game. What, did I blunder again? No. This is okay. Camel Culture is playing. Ruslan Bear, 7-4. Okay, that's game over. But actually, Camel Culture needs to win 2 games. So what about taking with the pawn? It's not so stupid, right? I don't see why it's bad to take with the pawn. It probably doesn't matter that much. I mean, I guess it's a draw anyway, but theoretically white's better. If I take with a knight, he has this weird move d4, which probably... Knight takes d4, bishop a2. Then I have b3. Shit. That probably would have worked for me. b6. What are you going to do? Like rook c5? That's fine. You want to do that? That's fine. a5 first. Wow. What a move. That is some kind of move. That's like a super move. Mostly just GMs would find that move. To see a5 first and prevent b4, which is really key move for me. Unbelievable. Telepathic style move. But you know what? This is a funny position. My knight is so good it protects c2. Maybe I can play b4 and sack a pawn to activate. I don't see why not. Rook c1. Yeah, but his king is too good now. I should definitely do this. I don't want to like give him an exchange sack with b3 and like rook c2 check and all that. I think even after giving up the pawn, I have like 0 losing chances here in a real world. But I guess at the end of the day, my winning chances are also 0, practically. It's just a draw. Objectively, it's a draw. I wouldn't be surprised if Black played like a perfect game, but he just didn't really have any chances to win. I mean, it was a bit much what I did, like sacking the pawn. There were probably better ways I could have played for a slight edge. But objectively, this game was drawn. We're just gonna have to accept it. He could lose, but probably not. It would be really stupid to lose it. I mean, if he just defends, normally it's a draw. Your rating average is higher. Your rating average for third place, your tie break, your magic tie breaks. Wonder. Yeah. I have to be careful on that worse. But actually, yeah, if I leave the vicinity, like, go over here, he could go bishop c4 and, like, sack his bishop and maybe try to win. So I can't really go anywhere. I don't know about h5, though. I mean, it could be a mistake, theoretically. I kind of doubt it. I don't think I can win. I mean, maybe g4, but there's risks involved in that, too. I think it's just a draw. Sorry for winning the tournament. You had to do it for my daddy? Oh yeah, nice. You had to do what? You couldn't just play normally? You had to berserk against a fucking national master? Why would you do that? I mean, man, you see, that's just a stupid move, but, you know, whatever. You're apologizing to Mickey for winning his tournament. You should apologize to me for winning my tournament. What are you talking about? You ruined my tournament, dude. You ruined everybody's tournament. You ruined my tournament berserking against Camoculture, who's a far stronger player than you. It was a very bad decision. That's like the worst thing you could possibly do. Never do that. You did not. Well, who did? Somebody did. Alright, I offer a draw. I don't know. I offer a draw. I can resign if you want. You decline my draw? What, I'm not allowed to offer draw? What are you doing, bro? Wait, you declined my draw here with a minute left in the arena? Why are you doing that? He declined my draw. Why would you do that? The tournament's over, dude. We can't get any more points, Pichu. Why are you declining my draw in this position? That's just retarded. You didn't know I offered a draw? It doesn't matter, whatever. It's an unwinnable position for both sides. It seems weird to decline a draw in a position where neither side can possibly win. That seems like a kind of strange thing to do. Anyway, whatever, dude. I mean, it's stupid. I couldn't catch him anyway. Camoculture. What's the point of declining a draw against a player who's like higher rated than you? Why would you deny us having points, guy? It's very strange. You literally have no winning chances. You're not even better. I don't understand. What is some psychological thing? You think you're better here? How exactly would you be better? Are you serious? This is a waste of time now. I just want to resign. A winning attempt. I found, Arsenal fan, that 90% of winning attempts are losing attempts. In disguise. This is a real buzzkill. I don't really understand what Black's agenda is here. Just to troll me? Are you for real? I'm just international master. I don't know, dead drawn positions when I see them. But I wouldn't have offered a draw if it wasn't a draw. Look at this guy. What is the point, bro? Why did you not accept my draw? I mean, that's very strange. Whatever. Alright. So Camel Culture wins, but somebody berserked against him in the last round, no? Oh, it was Ruslan. Oh, sorry. Oh my god. I'm sorry, NPC. It wasn't you. It was Ruslan Rare. I said that. Oh, Ruslan made me lose the tournament. Nice. Good job, Ruslan. Yeah, you only drew an IM with a perfect game with Black. Ruslan berserked against NM Camel Culture. He could stall and I would have won the tournament, but no. My last game, it doesn't count. Okay. The last game didn't count. Yeah, that's right. It didn't matter. A draw would have been what? 1 point? It wouldn't have mattered. Pichu just wanted a perfect score. 6-0. You couldn't have gotten the prize money anyway. So, Camel Culture first. 2466 performance. Sparkle also the 2477 performance because my last round draw didn't count. But anyway, it wouldn't have mattered because Pichu is 2391. Panic and Skywalker 2007 performance. He's not all business like me and Camel Culture and I. Like the Camel and I, sorry. And Panic and Skywalker played a million games. Mickey also kind of wild. Pichu just perfect. Just didn't play enough games. 316. I don't know who that is, but I sacked my queen against them and almost lost. Redusa left early, I suppose. Happy Pawn, lots of games, get some practice. Miro on the edge. Sorry for accusing you of being Ruslan Bear. I blocked Ruslan Bear for stuff, and maybe he wanted revenge on me. 3 wins, 4 losses, not bad. Scraping points. Yeah, and you're like dragging out your losses. If you didn't do that, you'd probably play 20 games by the end of the tournament. If you resigned in a more, but that's your thing. So whatever. If you're consistent about it, fine. Anyway, congratulations to Camel Culture. He won all his games. Impressive. Kind of a gift there against Ruslan Bear in the last round, but that's how it goes. Unfortunately, I finished second, and I had a much stronger opponent than Mr. Camel Culture. But I'm not gonna cry about it. That's how it goes. And so it goes. Anyway, guys, thanks for playing. We had a good turnout. 23 players, 25 players. Don't forget to subscribe because I'm grinding poker for bread. And tomorrow is another chess stream. We do chess 4 days a week, and poker. We do chess 4 days a week, poker too. Tomorrow night is Thursday analysis stream. If you have a game, maybe Arsenal fan, for example, he doesn't do these tournaments anymore, but maybe he would grace us with a game for the analysis stream tomorrow. I will see you, and thanks for the Mora Gambits. 2 points against the Mora Gambit. I'm not streaming poker, no, I just play live. But I thought about it, we'll see, I don't know, you know. I just play live. I can play online, but I'm not really accustomed to it. I'll see you guys later. I'm dabbling with online poker, but not seriously. Alright, you got a game, Smith. We'll see you tomorrow. Thank you guys. Bye-bye.